Hi everyone, it's Jamie again. I'm thinking that today I wanted to talk a little bit about undercovers or spy cops and criminal informants and a couple key differences between the two. From what I've learned in my past reading through books, talking to people in law enforcement. Yes, I was a security officer, so yes, I did have to be around many law enforcement officers. Uh, so, in my experience, an undercover is somebody that is not established, and so therefore they get a fake name in order to maintain this undercover personality. They would be the ones that go on tours, and we're going to explain why criminal informants are not on tours with time frames. The the undercover would use a name other than their own because at some point in their life they're going to return to whatever life it is that they had before. Their job is to go in, infiltrate, and find crimes and put people in jail. Criminal informant is somebody who's already established that would already have their name out there. It would not be legitimate for them to change their name. Um, Otherwise, they would have no standing in whatever movement, whatever organization that they would be involved in. Good place to look on criminal informants uh, and undercovers would be to look at outlaw biker gangs and see the difference between the two. You have criminal informants that would be like somebody inside the gang that committed some kind of a crime, and then in order to not, or in order to get out of the crime, they sign some kind of a plea deal that they're going to give them some whatever dirt they can get on the organization that they are a part of, and it's not outstanding. There's they're not being recruited as a criminal informant to become a law enforcement officer. They're already criminals. They already have the criminal past, so they wouldn't really. They're already untrustable in the eyes of the law. So you don't become a criminal informant and then later on become a law enforcement, like get promoted to a law enforcement officer. You go into law enforcement, decide to go undercover, and then you're able to penetrate using an alias, and you would have nothing to do with your own name when you're a law enforcement officer. So either I'm using a false name, as the accusations from my ex are, uh, as she has accused me before of stealing a dead baby's name. When she met my mom, she thought there was going to be a gotcha moment, and that moment never happened. So I went ahead and doxed myself because she's doxed me all over the place, and I want to clear my name. And so it's very easy from the obituaries that I put on there showing that I exist and that I existed for a very long time. My father's obituary, I'm sorry, Dad, that I am using you in this way. I believe you'd understand. Grandma, I love you so much. Wish I had gotten to say goodbye to you, but I didn't. I was in California at the time, and I'm sorry about not being there when your time came. I hope that someday we'll see each other again. Um, I'm sorry to both of you for taking Liz to your grave sites. I'm sorry for a lot of different things that are going on because of what Liz is doing now. So think about that for a moment. So she's trying to throw out three possibilities. She really wants to only throw out two, that I'm either a spy cop or that I'm a criminal informant. You have to pick one, and you have to decide, do the facts corroborate your accusations? Otherwise, the whole concept, which she does not want anybody to ever believe or think about, is that I'm innocent. And so here I am showing that every single thing that she's doing, doxing my family, doxing my niece who's underage. This is why I have to do this. I have to show, for people that are innocent, the guy who Elon Musk made accusations of pedophilia about, he has to live with the trauma of people believing Elon Musk, and Elon Musk has a lot more people on his Twitter account than this other guy has that was accused of being a pedophile. All the facts came out later on that this guy's wife was not 15 at the time that she married this guy, which is what the accusation was about. So it took a while for the truth to come out, and it took this guy to actually go against Elon Musk. My ex knows to use words like possible or suspected, or she knows to use words, I believe this person is a criminal informant, spy cop. She knows I'm watching because when she decides that she's going to flat out accuse me, I'm going to go ahead and take her to court for defamation. The truth will come out. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I've got plenty of other things to talk about. A horrendous fight that got me kicked out of the house for about a week when she was questioning me about Cassandra Fairbanks putting out a picture of Julian Assange. We'll talk about that later. There's a fight where she accused me of being a gang stalker because she pointed out some what do you call it, a fenced-in complex. I can't remember what the name of it is. Gosh, it just slipped my mind. I never wanted to be the face of any kind of a movement like this. I've been forced to do this by the accusations of my ex. So where her mother was staying, we got in such a tremendous fight over her saying that I was gang stalking her by pointing out the place that her mother was staying at least at one point in time. It ends up a few months later, I'm there at that same place with her, helping her mother to move out of that location. So I never even got an apology for that. I never asked for an apology. But again, this was something that was thrown onto me by my ex, and another accusation that ended up in a horrendous fight, and I'm just going to end it there. Thank you, everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful day.